Okay, so today we're going to start our geometry notebook. There will be a total of 5 videos for these notes. The first video is going to be on ordered pairs and practicing that. The second video will be on translations. The third will be on reflections. The fourth will be on rotations. And the final video will be on algebraic representations. So make sure you're looking for the right video as you go through. We are going to start this unit by taking some notes and going over some things that should be prior knowledge. We're going to look at this and we're going to fill in some blanks. And the word you're going to put here is coordinate. They did not leave us a lot of room to write, so I'm going to apologize now, but we're going to do the best we can. The coordinate plane has 2 number lines that intersect at a point called the origin. The horizontal number line is called the x-axis. The vertical number line is called the y-axis. The 2 axes divide the coordinate plane into 4 parts called, those are quadrants. The location of a point in the coordinate plane is given using and this is going to be really hard to fit, but it's an ordered pair of numbers. The first number is the x coordinate. The second number is the y coordinate. And if you noticed, all those words came out of this box here. We are going to use the words in this box to label our coordinate plane here. Okay, so first we're going to look for the origin. The origin is going to be dead center at 0, 0. So we're going to put a little dot there and we're going to call that our origin. We'll mark that word out. The second thing it says is x coordinate. Do not get that confused with your x-axis. The x coordinate is going to be your x over in your ordered pair, and I'm just going to put COOR for coordinate. Your coordinate can be anywhere, so we'll just put a dot up here, and we'll call that a coordinate. You can have several of those. You probably are going to have several. Your y-coordinate is, again, over here in your ordered pair. Your x-axis is this axis right here. It goes horizontal. Your y-axis is the vertical axis. The x and y over here are called your ordered pair. And if you need to draw a little arrow to tell you that's what that is, that's great. You can do that. And now we're going to label our quadrants. Okay, we're going to have quadrant 1 here. Remember, these are labeled with Roman numerals. Quadrant 2. We're going counterclockwise, so quadrant 3 is next. And then quadrant 4 is a 1 and a V. Okay? That is how you label your coordinate plane. Most of you already know this. It's kind of like a refresher, but it's always good to go back and review. Okay, now we're going to look at this. And we are going to plot some points. Let me get my colors out here. We need red, blue, and green. It wants us to plot 4, 5 in red, so we're going to look here. We're going to start at 0, go over to 4, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to plot that in red. Notice that my numbers are going up by 1, so I'm good there. We're also going to plot -2, -1, so back 2, down 1, because those are negative numbers. And then we're going to plot 0, 1. 0 means you just stay right here at 0 for the x and you move up to 1 for your y. Okay, that takes care of blue. Red, I'm sorry. Let's go to blue. Okay, we're going to start at -4 and 3. We're going to go backwards to -4. And then we're going to go up to 3 because it's a positive y. Then we're going to do 2, -1. We're going to the right 2, down 1. And then -5, -3. So we're going to move to the left 5 and down 3. And that takes care of blue. Now we're going to plot the green points. We have -3 and 0, so we're moving back 3, and we're just going to stay right there because the y is at 0. Then we have 5 and -6. We're moving right to 5 and down to 6. And then we have 2 and 3, and we're going to move over to 2 and up to 3. And we have just plotted all of our points for this section. Okay, if you need to slow down, just pause the video. Now we're going to go down here, and it asks us to give the coordinates for the letters. So we're going to look for point C. It is sitting right here. They have only given us quadrant 1, and our origin is going to be right here. So we're going to start right there. We're going to count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So C is sitting at 7, 7. For P, which is right here, we are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So P is sitting at 6, 5. V is right here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be at 5 and 3. And then F is way over here, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up 1. So it's at 8 and 1. Remember, X is always first, Y is always second. Okay? Let's move to the next page. This is the last one we're going to do for this video. It wants us to write the ordered pair for each of these. They're a little bit hard to see, but we're going to look at them. A is sitting right here, and it is actually at 2, 2. So we're going to write 2, 2 for A. And I also want you to recognize that it's in quadrant 1. B is sitting right here. So for B, we're going to go back 3 and up 3. So B is sitting at -3, 3, and it is in quadrant 2. Okay, this might get a little tough to see. For C, C is sitting right here. We're going to go back 3, down 2. So C is at -3, -2, and it is in quadrant 3. D is sitting right here. So we're going to go back 1, and we're going to go down 4. So we're at -1, -4. Notice everything in quadrant 3, the X and the Y are both negatives. E is sitting right here. So we're going to go over 2 and down 3. So that's a +2 and a -3. And that is sitting in quadrant 4. And then F is sitting right here, which means we are going over 1 on the X and nowhere on the Y. So we're going to go 1, 0. And you notice that that's not really in a quadrant, it's just on the x-axis. Okay, that is all the notes for this. This should have been a refresher. If you have any questions or are confused about anything, please come see me during tutoring.